until Hitler's Third Reich began building jet and rocket weapons in the late 1930s that a self-propelled bomb would show its value in combat. The FZG-76, better known as the V-1 for Revenge Weapon 1, carried an 1,800-pound warhead. The winged missile was powered by a pulse jet of captivating simplicity. Tests of the airframe and motor revealed that the weapon was simple to maintain and almost foolproof to run. As the motor moved through the air at high speed, the power was produced in a series of pulses. Shutters at the front end admitted air into the combustion chamber and drew in a spray of fuel. The mixture was ignited and burned rapidly. The back pressure forced the shutters to close, and the jet exhaust propelled the machine forward. The intermittent combustion of the fuel gave the V-1 a telltale sound. A ramp and booster rocket were used to start the V-1 on its course. At 3:30 a.m. on June 13, 1944, the first V-1 was fired across the English Channel toward London. 9 more were fired in rapid succession, but only 4 bombs made it to England. Londoners came to recognize the raucous noise of the V-1 and named it the Buzz Bomb. The guidance system was simply an autopilot. When the pulse motor cut out, the V-1 would tumble to its target. Because of its large size and top speed of only 390 miles per hour, anti-aircraft artillery gunners could track the buzz bomb and shoot it down. Less than 1/5 of the V-1s fired at the British Isles actually exploded anywhere near the target area. Of the 13,000 flying bombs launched against England, only 2,419 ever hit London. Barrage balloons tethered with steel cables tore the wings off 232 of the unsuspecting weapons. Pilots of the RAF chased the robot bombs and shot them down. In the winter of 1944, the Belgian city of Antwerp became a target of the buzz bombs. The Germans hoped to weaken the port city on the eve of their last offensive against the Allies, the Battle of the Bulge. In an elaborate operation known as Antwerp X, a Central Allied command post dispatched American anti-aircraft gunners to the perimeters of the city. When observers spotted incoming buzz bombs, the command center could alert other air defense positions and pass on the direction and range of the approaching weapons. Of the 5,000 V-1s fired at Antwerp, only 211 ever detonated on target. The coordinated fire from the ring of AAA batteries brought down most of the V-1s. While gunners fought the flying bombs from the ground, heavy bombers tried to knock out the V-1 launch sites from the air. Well, the launching ramps were well camouflaged and built to withstand repeated bomber attacks. The Allied Air Force built a replica of a V-1 launch site at Eglin Air Force Base in Florida. There, perhaps a weakness could be found, or a bombing technique developed that could destroy a launch site. Level bombing didn't work. But low-level bombers could find and hit the difficult targets. In their advance toward Berlin, Allied soldiers captured many of the V-1s. Most of the buzz bombs were destroyed, but many that were found intact were sent back to the United States. The American Air Force redesignated the weapon the JV-2 and began its own cruise missile program.